is going on, my Super Sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I'm joined by the all-star cast of the Dragon Ball Z community. Everyone's going to be linked in the description below, so at any point, feel free to subscribe to everybody that's in this video. But we have Super Jayen, we have Mike from Laughing Stop Media, Dragon Ball Nation, and then this ZZ kid who likes to burn stuff.
Shut up, Mac.
Shut up, Mac. My name's not Mac, okay? You're going to offend every subscriber named Mac right now by saying that, Toasty. Be nice. No, today we're actually going to do a fun discussion rather than debating and getting heated and passionate over what we talk about in the Dragon Ball community. Today, actually, what we're going to do is if there's any person you could pick to train with in the Dragon Ball universe, who would it be and why? Now, before everybody screams out, Whis, duh, I want to be a Super Saiyan God. You have to think about the, first of all, what this person will teach you. Obviously, with Whis, he would teach you how to be a Super Saiyan God and stuff like that. Actually, no, you would, because we're not Saiyans here, we're humans, so we can't even think of it that way. But he'll probably teach you how to use God Key and stuff like that. So I guess it's kind of the same thing. But what you have to think about,
you off to that place, just
just
like,
send you out to that place.
Whatever.
Yeah,
sorry to you.
Yeah, but what you have to think about is how harsh the training would be, what you would actually learn. Because honestly, in this Skype call before we start, does anybody here even want to train with Whis?
No.
No.
I've been thinking about it since yesterday when you talked about it. I'm like, I know exactly who I would pick.
Okay.
Whis doesn't really seem to care about anything that's happening to Goku or Vegeta at the current moment.
Yeah, I mean, Whis will make you really powerful, but at the same time, he'd be kind of a dick to train with.
Not to mention you be around Beerus.
And he'd be around Beerus.
Probably sneeze on you and kill you.
He might actually kill you, yeah.
Yeah, don't actually say Beerus, because he will kill you. He will kill you.
Yeah.
He actually doesn't care, at least, especially in Super. He will.
Yeah, I mean, the whole point of this video is anybody is up for grabs if you want to train Frieza. Although I don't know if anybody here wants to train Frieza because he's kind of an asshole. I mean, he powered up to going pretty well, but I probably would not want to train with him.
Do you understand what he did? He tortured him for 4 straight months every single day.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty strong.
That wasn't training. That was torture. He just got stronger from it.
Wipe yourself off. Go hop in the machine. Let's do this again in the morning. Like, dude, that would suck. And that happened for 4 months. If you train with Frieza, it could probably be for like a year, 2 years, 5 years. Who knows? But the whole point of this video is gonna be like a little fun discussion. So at any point in the description below, in the comment section below, feel free to say who you want to train with and why, and I guess we'll take them over there. But let's go ahead and jump into starting with, how about Super Jayen? Jayen, who would you want to train with and why?
Well, I put a lot of thought into this, and it was actually a lot harder to pick than I thought, but I basically narrowed it down to 2 people. If I really wanted to train with anyone in the entire Dragon Ball universe, I'd probably go with Gohan in his adolescent years when he was going to high school, because I put myself in the shoes, we don't want to train with Whis because he would kill us, or we would probably die during his training. Gohan trained Videl, and Videl was really weak at the time. She had a bit of a martial arts background, taught her how to fly, use ki. You'd be able to learn techniques like the Kamehameha, the Masenko. If you go by the video games, you could use the special beam cannon. So there's a lot of cool techniques there you could use. And then if I could choose any villain in the Dragon Ball universe, even though I would probably die, I'd go with Cell, because again, Cell's got the massive multitude of techniques. He could teach you anything from the Kamehameha, eventually the instant transmission. Just be really, really cool. Anyway, I cut it. I really wanted to say Vegeta, but anyway, I cut it. I don't think Vegeta would train with me. He'd probably just tell me to piss off. So as much as I wanted to pick Vegeta, I couldn't pick Vegeta for those reasons, because I feel like Vegeta would not train with me.
Gohan's actually a really good choice. I didn't even think about him at all. I feel like Gohan would be the best one to go with, just because he wouldn't kill you, and he would kind of work with you like, hey, if you can't master this technique by tomorrow, I'm just going to blow your leg off or something like that. That's a good one.
He seems like a really patient dude, and I mean, you could choose Goku, but I think Goku would kind of be the cliche answer, and I'm kind of waiting for someone in this video to pick Goku, but we'll see.
Yeah. Actually, since you mentioned both a good guy and a bad guy, let's go ahead and up it to good guy and bad guy. So if you could pick one good person, one bad person, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. But Toasty, you're next. Who do you want to get burnt with?
Well, I would like to be trained by future Gohan, or I guess for Jay and Mirai Gohan, or whatever. But future Gohan. I mean, even though Gohan, or future Gohan, seemed really tough on future Trunks, he seemed like he would be a really cool teacher, especially because future Gohan, in my opinion, I like him a lot more than the normal adolescent Gohan that Jayen picked. And for the best bad guy to train me, probably Chi-Chi. Yeah. I mean, think about it. Chi-Chi trained Goten, and Goten was able to become a Super Saiyan because of that. So hey, Chi-Chi would be the best bad. No, but probably I'd have to go with Cell too, only because I think every other villain in Dragon Ball Z would destroy me. Like
It's a good
Frieza doesn't care about your life. Boo literally cannot care less about your life. He'll either turn you into
Look what he did
candy
to
or he'll
Babidi.
just incinerate you. Yeah.
I wonder
Like-
what villain Josh is gonna pick now.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm.
Josh is gonna pick Broly. Obviously, he is the greatest villain in the existence of Dragon Ball.
Yep.
But Josh, how about you? You go next because you were
I
obviously.
think it's weird for me because it's I mean we discussed it off air right before we recorded, but this is what I've always thought would be the best trainer, and I kind of do include filler here for this. But as long as I'm not doing it on the planet, I would really like to train with King Kai. The techniques, everything he teach you, and from what the filler represents, he's kind of laid back. You can go at your own pace, which I guess for my laziness would be my downfall in the end. But if I really worked for it, and then maybe we moved up and trained out his planet, there could be a lot of amazing things happening there. But if I went straight to his planet, it would definitely crush my body. That is definitely to be sure.
I mean,
As for-
obviously he'll teach you how to not crush your body over time.
He'll make me food, but you know, from what the dub and the filler says, I'll have to do the dishes, which is not fun. As for a villain, though, I mean, Jay knew this was coming. Cell is my all-time favorite villain, second favorite character in DBZ. A little bit of biasism, but he really would be the best villain probably to train you, honestly, and he might not kill you. I don't see him. He could kill you, but he is definitely the least likely to do that, and he has a ton of techniques to teach you, but he definitely won't be letting you do it hit your own pace, most likely.
I feel like Cell's going to be a fan favorite to a lot of people in the comments below, especially after.
It's an easy choice. Like, who else would you really risk it? Super Boo? No. Frieza? No. Broly? Obviously not. None of these guys.
Cell would
Bojack
be
would
hilarious too. Cell would be hilarious. He's like, I'm gonna take it easy on you. He
As
spits out a
long
Cell-
as it's Damian Clark's voice from the Funimation dub still, we're good.
You
Japanese
should feel
hilarious.
lucky. You're the
Be-
first one to be trained by my perfect body.
You see, he'd be a funny one too, because he'd be like, I'm gonna take it easy on you, dude, and he'd just spit out a Cell Genie and be like, thanks, man. That's real easy.
and I don't know if Mike's gonna say it, but Master Roshi would be another good choice. But his training, you're gonna have to go up mountains and stuff with cases of milk, and I'm like, I don't want to put in all that work right away. Come
Let's
on.
be real. Master Roshi's training is basically training that we can probably do today. Like, I'm sure you can go find that one old guy who lives in the mountains somewhere across the world and just carry milk with him up and down the mountain, and get just as strong. Mike, what you got?
Pervy old man with
Well,
a turtle
I
shell.
actually was going to pick Master Roshi just because of the fact that it seems like the most survivable training out of everyone. I mean, there is the part when you're swimming away from live, like, great white sharks and everything, which might not be too survivable for me. I don't think I could swim that fast, but especially with a friggin' turtle shell on my back. But yeah, I think Master Roshi would probably be the best because he would teach you the fundamentals, like similar to Gohan. He would probably teach you like how to use energy, like just the best way to do punches and kicks. Although, like, he already told Goku and Krillin when they were there, you guys already know what this is, so I don't have to bother teaching you that. But I mean, it'd be nice, for him to teach me all the fundamentals. But yeah, Gohan is also a good one, just because of the fact that I don't think Master Roshi would teach me how to fly, because he never taught anyone how to fly. But as far as a villain goes, yeah, I mean, probably Cell. I mean, Cell, he just knows every technique that's, usable or that you would actually want to learn. I mean, flying, instant transmission, energy manipulation, all this stuff. So I mean, it's kind of hard to turn that dude down. I mean, not to mention I get to listen to Damian Clark all day.
Like honestly,
Literally
what
everyone
villain
picks
could you
Cell.
pick? What other
Actually,
villain could you
I
possibly
possibly have a good villain here. I possibly
If you say Garlic Jr., I'm leaving this call.
Oh, how did you know I was gonna pick Garlic Jr.? No, I mean clearly I'm training with Broly because I'm trying to get my key to over Fulo. No, okay. So from a good guy, I'm actually going to go with who was Josh just said King Kai? Right? Was it you?
Yeah. Yep.
I want to do King Kai too, just because I feel like with King Kai he'll take you to the next level. I want to learn Spirit Bomb and Kaioken. I feel like that could be freaking badass. Imagine you get in a fight, you get jumped in like the alley, walking home and stuff, and you just bust out the the Kaioken. That'd be amazing. And I feel like with King Kai, it'll be, even though it'll be difficult in the beginning, I mean, it's not supposed to be, easy. Over time, you'll get really, really powerful. On top of that, you can keep training with King Kai as opposed to, with Master Roshi where you hit your limits and you can't, exceed your strength after a certain point and stuff like that. So I feel like King Kai would be a great one in the long run. Now, for a bad guy, let me see your thoughts on this one. What about Buhan?
He does have a good amount of intelligence.
Yeah,
but
with
you better
Buhan-
hope he has a supply of people to turn to candy.
Yeah, I mean, well, the reason why I said Buhan is because he has, the intelligence. He's not going to immediately kill you. And it's like, if he's going to teach me to be his, like, evil disciple, I feel like out of all the Boos, Buhan's would be probably the smartest one to train with. Right. Otherwise, I mean, Super Boo will probably eat you in 2 seconds.
He's a really good learner, but is he a good teacher?
Yeah.
I picked Buhan
He's got
specifically.
Piccolo in him.
Yeah.
No, when I see Buhan, I see very... he seems like all forms of Boo are impatient as crap. So I don't think that he'd be able to teach someone correctly without killing them in the process. Like, you can't do this right. How dare you? And they just kill you.
But I feel like because he has...
Cell would do that too, but I don't think Cell's as impatient as, because he waited quite a while. He sat there. Remember, he sat in the middle of that ring for how many days, Jay? How many days did Cell stand in the middle of that ring?
10 days, man.
Listen, all I will
10
say...
damn days waiting for that battle.
All I will say about everybody who picks Cell is just remember he has Frieza cells inside him as well. And this is the same person who tortured Tagomo for 4 months every single day. So how do you know that Cell wouldn't pull the same stunt on you guys?
He's also got Goku cells in him.
You can pick like Tien from Dragon Ball if you really wanted to go that far.
Actually, I think
you might break your leg though.
As an honorable mention, I think Tien works really good. I think Tien could be an actor because he's motivated. That man worked through most of Dragon Ball, just like.
But do you want to do that?
What's he really doing with Chaozu out there, man?
I know.
Chaozu's
not getting any stronger out there.
Hey, I'll give Cell Tien something. He was able to push back second form Cell for quite a while with obviously his own technique, but still, he was able to push back second form Cell.
Blast.
Yeah, as a goddamn human, that's a feat. That's a feat. So I'll give it to Tien.
I do have one thing. I don't know when you're closing off the field, but I do have one thing to add, and it's interesting. If you have any latent potential, what about the Elder Kai? Just to sit there and...
How do we not think about that?
I was thinking about the whole time. I was waiting until the end to say it.
Well,
if you have latent potential. I don't think I have any potential. But if you do...
if you're lazy, I'd want to feel like I earned my power.
Elder Kai, then go to King Kai's planet.
I'd rather just sit there for a day and have some
I don't think I'd want to pick Elder Kai. I mean, I feel like I would because it's like, well, you're sitting there. Do I get to play Fallout or something?
So I want to just sit there and get it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if I could sit there and play Fallout while, for 25 hours straight.
He'll be looking at his magazine while he's, got his hands up there.
But at the same time, you also got to think about the long run. It's like after that day of training with Elder Kai, it's like, then what do you do then? I mean, yeah, you're super powerful, but like I still stick with King Kai. I'll still stick with King Kai. But this is actually a really fun discussion. What about the rest of you guys who are watching this? Who would you train with and why? Pick a good guy, bad guy, and let us know why in the comment section below you want to choose this person over anybody else in the series. And remember, if you pick Whis, you'll most likely die. If you pick Frieza, you'll most likely get tortured. If you pick Yamcha, you'll probably just
you'll die. But not from Yamcha, just you'll die. Also, Bardock may kill you too. Just know that. Bardock may also kill you too.
Bardock may very well kill you.
Very surprised no one picked Piccolo, by the way. Because he'd be another good
well,
did you see that training he did?
I'm not gonna lie, I would not want to train with Piccolo because his training was kind of harsh. You're getting chased by dinosaurs and shit. I mean, granted, we don't have dinosaurs on this planet, but let's say we're in that universe, and the last thing I want to do is get abandoned in the wilderness where I have to find my own nuts and berries to survive.
But the clothes beam.
He softens up. He softens up by the end of the series.
What if Piccolo can give you some nice ass J's? Think about that real quick. What if he can do that?
If Piccolo teaches me the clothes beam, I will train with him. But for now, he can go take a chopstick up his butthole.
See, now Kwame should have been in this discussion. That would have made it
we'll make sure he watched the video.
Kwame, make sure you watch this video and comment below, obviously, that you want to train with. I'm already calling it. Kwame's good guy, bad guy. His good guy, he wants to train with Piccolo, and his bad guy, he wants to train with Demon King Piccolo.
It will
Evil
be Demon
Piccolo.
King Piccolo.
I don't know. Is there anything else you guys want to say before we end this?
I'm good.
All I can say is I want someone in the comments to find a villain that's worth training with besides Cell, because I would really like to know.
I would train with Android 16. Look at those biceps, the triceps.
Another cool one. If we're obviously we're talking about filler, could be Tapion, because Tapion is awesome, but I don't know about him training.
Tapion would want to train anybody. He'll just kind of like tell you.
Yeah, Tapion's just Tapion.
Just get away. Go away.
I want to play my ocarina. Leave me alone. Like, get away from me.
But yeah. Anyway, so let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, who you want to train with and why. Of course, check out everybody linked in the description below, because everybody here makes pretty awesome videos, entertaining stuff in our community. I'm sure you guys have been used to some of these people, so make sure you subscribe to everybody. And I guess we'll just take it from there. So hope you enjoyed. Leave a like down below, and we'll see all you amazing people in the comment section below.
Hasta la vista, baby.